border I could not push.
Once again guys, I'm starting off this video by thanking you guys for all of the support that you've been showing the channel recently. We had a bunch of new people subscribe to the channel. I would urge you to also subscribe and like today's video if you haven't already. It really helps us out. Now, what are we doing in today's video? We're looking at the Multimach CCX. This is the reprised Iron Banner SMG. You can see the role I've got is really interesting with steady rounds and iron grip. We have a stability masterwork too. Yeah, this thing is all stability. Massively improves the weapon stability at the cost of reload speed. Reload speed is not going to be a big deal for us because we're rocking the Peacekeepers, of course. And in our energy slot, we are using an all-wings maul with blinding grenades and quick launch. And yeah, it's kind of disgusting. There's also a cameo appearance from Fighting Lion. I think you saw at the beginning in Rumble. Fighting Lion, absolutely nasty. Yeah, this is a absolutely juicy setup. I did also get this other role, but I got this right at the end after I finished recording, Killing Wind and Kill Clip. So that's a really interesting role. We could do a second look at this weapon. If you want to see that, let me know in the comment section. So let's get right into this. Let's go. We're starting off with some Fighting Lion gameplay. We got that funny line, the Overwatch line in this gameplay, which is not too bad at all. I want to give a shout out to the fact that we're playing Striker Titan as well. We are rocking Bottom Tree Striker, Code of the Juggernaut. In my opinion, it remains the best subclass in the game to pair with Peacekeepers, and for SMG play, it is just absolutely insane. Knockout and Frontal Assault just so directly complement using an SMG that it's not even funny. If you've never tried out this combo, I strongly recommend it. They are really made for one another, the Striker Titan, SMGs and Peacekeepers. It's just a fantastic way to play the game if you haven't tried it. If you guys don't know what Knockout does, Breaking a Shield gives you increased melee range, lunge range, and when you melee someone you get Frontal Assault, which I think is a 15% damage buff. It auto reloads your magazine and it gives you max stability, which we pretty much almost already have with this role. Absolutely crazy. The timing of, you know, getting the reduced recoil on screen from Bungie, plus me getting a max stability iron grip SMG, couldn't be better. It's a 900 RPM SMG. I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of 900 RPMs typically, but this might be the nicest 900 RPM SMG I've used in quite some time. Like I said, the perks are really nice, and with that reload speed being offset by the Peacekeepers, yeah, it's not even a problem, man. I'm barely ever reloading my weapon. It's just constantly reloading. Same thing with the Fighting Lion here. So in this gameplay, it's just non-stop swapping, and every time I swap, both my weapons are loaded. Unless, of course, I don't secure a kill directly after hitting with the Lion. So you can see there, I hit that guy and switch, so my Lion auto reloads. Another good thing with the Fighting Lion is it has a catalyst perk Chimera, which increases the accuracy of your weapon after firing the Fighting Lion, as in your other weapon. So it's a really nice combination with obviously this max stability that we have. So you know what, there's a lot of synergy going on here, ladies and gentlemen. And if you haven't tried out the Multimach, I'd recommend giving it a go. It really does feel nice. And you know what, I'm also a big fan of the sight that this gun has. It really does go well with the medium zoom scope, allowing you to push out the ranges here on a 900 RPM. That, you know, especially on controller, it wasn't really possible until now. I'm finding myself challenging people at ranges, whereas before, I just wouldn't really have a chance to control the recoil, and you know, the lack of aim assist at certain ranges would definitely hurt. But having a medium zoom scope with a 900 RPM, and also the option of accurized rounds on this roll too, so I can go iron grip accurized rounds to just bump up the range a little bit. It's obviously an option, I chose not to do that just because I want to see how it would feel with Iron Grip, Stability Masterwork and Steady Rounds, plus the reduced recoil from Bungie's patch and Season of the Chosen. Lots of stuff going on there to, you know, complement one another. Really fun. I also just want to give a shout out to just how fun it feels to use Peacekeepers, guys. The pace of the game that you're encouraged to play at with Peacekeepers is really fun. And I think Iron Banner this time around, like, I think there's a couple of bounties encouraging people to play on different elemental subclasses instead of stasis. So I think after this weekend's trials, being able to just move around and not be slowed every 2 seconds, it did feel like a breath of fresh air actually. It was really nice to get to do this again and not constantly get hit by stasis. Almost like a look into what the game would be like right now without stasis. And you know what, it sucks to say that because obviously, you know, the flip side to it is these light-based classes, maybe you could say they're stale, we've been playing them for a long time, and we should be embracing the new stuff that's been put into the game. But it's literally like hyper-focused crowd control, which is a typically disliked thing in FPS games. So it can't be helped that most people dislike stasis. It is what it is. You can try and be as positive as you like, but yeah, it's pain. And not having to face so much stasis yesterday and today in Iron Banner was pretty nice. I don't know how long that will last. Maybe once people finish their bounties and the quest, they'll just go back to non-stop stasis spam. I don't know. But all I know is this combination is fun. This SMG, it might not look like it's worth going after, but actually it's pretty damn good. The Timer 1 Spire as well is really nice. I do have one with Moving Target and Rampage, but it has a terrible sight. And in my opinion, Timer 1, you need a specific role for the gun to feel good, in my opinion. And when I get the role I like, hopefully I'll get one, I will do a video on it. That's why I held off doing the video on that one for today. We did actually cover the Time one at the beginning of the season though, and I've already used a god roll version of the weapon. You can find it on the channel. I think we had a quick draw rampage roll on it in that video. So that's there already if you guys want to see that. But yeah, that's the end of the video. If you made it this far and you still haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Hit the sub button, like the video if you haven't already, because if you're watching all the way to the end, you can't have disliked the video, right? Anyway guys, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.